What's going on YouTube? Today we have a very special video, a video that I've been wanting to get out for a while now, and I finally got the perfect gameplay to go with it. Before we get into today's video, man, on how to get more kills in Ground War, I need you guys all to hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, man. Let's get to 20 likes on the video. Be greatly appreciated, man. You guys have been absolutely killing the channel recently. We uploaded a video yesterday, M4, got like 300 views overnight, which I really do appreciate it, man. I try to keep up the grind, man, keep the support on the channel, and we're going to try to, make something happen here for the, the second part of MW, man. We got some crazy new stuff added to the game coming. We have a new community blog where they're going to talk with the people in the community and try to fix things, bugs and stuff like that. And we got a new bug update, like fixing a bunch of things wrong with the game soon this week. So we got some good shit coming to Modern Warfare, hopefully a pretty good future for the game. But anyways, without further ado, how to get more kills in Ground War and Modern Warfare. Now, Ground War, first off, I just want to say Ground War is my favorite game mode, personally, because in my opinion, there is no skill-based matchmaking in Ground War. Ground War is the only game mode I can play successfully solo. I can play this game solo without teammates, with no shit friend hosting, no skill, no reverse boosting, nothing. It's literally just me in the game. I click Ground War, I log in, I spawn in, and I can go off. I can get my nukes, I can get my kill streaks, I can get like 70, 80, 90 kills a game, right? Something I can't do in any other game mode. Ground War by far is my favorite game mode, and it's good. It's my favorite game mode because I've learned how to play it. There's a few things you got to learn about Ground War, which I might put in a separate video. That the more you play the map, the more you understand how the spawns work, the more you understand how the flags work, the more you understand stuff like that, and the game mode will come more natural to you, and you will enjoy yourself more the more you play and the more you understand the maps. And like I said just recently, I might make a video breaking down how to play on each individual map, because each map has a different play style you can play, different buildings you can camp in, different ways you can sit at, different places you can sit at, different buildings you can camp in, like I said, to get the most kills. I think I might start making videos, or 3 videos on the 3 maps on how to play each individual map and how to have the most success on that map. But right now, overall, I'm just saying how to get more kills as a whole in Ground War. So first off, as you can see on this Port of Verdansk map, is what I'm doing is I'm not really running around cracked out, running through open fields, stuff like that. But I'm not camping. I know personally that B flag, the enemies spawn outside of B flag. You guys can see I was exploiting that doorway. I was exploiting that spawn point. I know that they spawn there, so I was putting myself in a position to kill those enemies as they spawn and pick them off like easy, like just ducks in a barrel, or a fish in a barrel, I guess how the saying goes. But stuff like that. Pretty much Ground War as a whole is you gotta find yourself a spot you can sit at on the map and not have to worry about running across the other side of the map to go get your kills. You want to position yourself in a really good spot. That's a huge point. Positioning is huge. Secondly is to find that positioning, it's usually around the enemy flags. So what I mean by that is you got to position yourself where the red flags are, where the enemy flags are, and the more you play, like I said, the more you'll understand the spawn points of those flags. Each flag has a different spawn point, varying on which side you spawn on as well. So there's a lot of variables to the spawns, but once you get it, once you understand it, you will find a lot of success. So go to the enemy flags, post up, don't run inside the flags, don't cap the flags, sit around the flag, work your way around it, kind of find your own vibe around the flag, and get that streaks, get that advanced UAV, get that stuff like that, where it will help you finding the exact positioning of the enemies. Secondly, is a huge thing in this game, especially in Ground War, is just because you're at the enemy base. So each side, they have a base where you spawn in, where right in the beginning of the game where you spawn in, there's tanks, cars, stuff like that. They all spawn at the base. And then there's A, B, C, D, and E. On the other side, it's E, E, D, C, B, and A, right? If you guys follow me there, hopefully you guys do. So what I'm saying is, just because, say you spawn at the A flag base, just because you're at E flag in the enemy base does not mean that's where the enemies are. The enemy, I know it sounds stupid, but a lot of people, I'm sitting in Ground War, and I'll have half my teammates across the map at the enemy base, being stupid. You're not going to get any kills. You maybe get a couple, you'll pick off a couple snipers here and there, but you're not going to get the majority of the kills. The majority of the kills are going to be at the enemy flags, whether they capped it, whether they capped C, D, and B, or they capped D, whether they have C capped. Whatever they have capped, that's where the enemies are going to be at. They're not going to be at the enemy's base. Just because you're at the enemy base does not mean that's where the enemies are and that's where you're going to find the most kills, because that's completely false. And a lot of noobs, a lot of people I play with in games, just randoms, you know, are the reasoning for that. You know, they just sit there and get no kills and they complain, why can't they get a lot of kills? It's because you're literally sitting there and doing nothing. You're killing the same 5 people over and over and over again. The people that keep trying to kill you are the snipers in the back of the map. That's the only people you're killing. You're not going to be able to kill the rest of the 30 people in the middle map where the enemy flags are. I hope you guys follow me there, because that's a huge deal in Ground War. And that's one of my huge tips. Another one is use the vehicles to your advantage. So there's vehicles randomly placed around the map. Obviously as you play more, you'll understand the spawns of the vehicles, you understand where the vehicles are, all that good stuff. But use the vehicles to your advantage. Don't run across an open field where you can get shot at by 10 different angles when there is a car right next to you where you can hop in and drive to that building you want to camp at, or drive to that place where you want to vibe at and take advantage of the enemy spawns. You know what I mean? That's a huge thing. Especially on maps like Verdansk, where it's really big open fields where you can get shot at from rooftops, side, up on cranes. You know, there's so many ways you can get shot at. It's really important to take that vehicle, drive it to that place you want to get at, get in that doorway, get in that window, and then post up and start killing people. My one last tip about Ground War is don't chase people. And now what I mean by this is this kind of just goes for anything in any Call of Duty, but Ground War specifically. If you see one guy run across your screen, he's just dipping, he's on a car, he's on a vehicle, just let him go. You know what I mean? Don't try to kill him off the vehicle, don't try to chase him down, because that'll eventually just get you killed. All you should do is just disregard that guy completely, because I guarantee you if he's in a car, he's not going to whip around the car and come around and start shooting you again. He's just going to go wherever he wants to drive at, and he's not even going to worry about you. And you should do the same. Don't even worry about him. Just start focusing on the enemies, where the big group of enemies are. So just try to pinpoint the biggest group of enemies and go to that point on the map. That also goes with, like, if you guys see on the radar, you see like 10, 12 enemies at D flag, and you see like 3 enemies at B flag, don't go over to B flag. Go over to the biggest group of enemies where you can get the most kills, you can have the most success. That's kind of what I mean by that as well. That kind of fits into that. That's pretty much the tips I have for you guys to quickly go over it, man. First off is you want to have good positioning on the map. You want to post up around enemy flags. Second is, you know, you want to be where the enemy flags are. You don't want to be in the back of the map shooting the same 4 people over again. You want to use vehicles to your advantage to get yourself in the good positioning. And third is just pay attention to your mini-map, pay attention to the map, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of what enemies are, and I guarantee you'll find way more success that way. Also, is, you know, the more you play the map, the more you learn to spawn, so give the game a chance. At first, I can guarantee you're going to hate Ground War, because you're going to play it like any other 6v6, 5v5 mode. You're not going to really think about it like fully. If you actually sit down, play the game, put in the time, watch videos, watch like Swaggers we all play, watch streams of people playing Ground War, learn the buildings they camp in, learn the buildings they use to exploit the enemy spawns, and, you know, play like that. You know what I mean? Give yourself a chance, give the game mode a chance, because I guarantee you at first you're not going to like it. But once you understand how to play the game mode, how to do this and how to do that, I can guarantee you will have a lot more fun, and you'll find a lot more success with the game. If you guys don't believe, man, I'm literally number 40 in the world for Ground War and PlayStation, so I definitely have some experience on Ground War, and I definitely have a reason for you guys to listen to me. But anyways, guys, you guys can do what you want. Take my tips if you want. Don't take my tips. I don't really care. But these are the tips I use to find the most success, to get the most kills. As you can see, 137 kills in Ground War is really impressive. It's kind of one of the highest kills I've ever seen on Ground War. And hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay. Anyways, guys, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.
Well, let me call him my fucking VTOL. It's pissing me off. God damn it, man! I could have fucking dropped 150.